Top stories tonight in Y News. Apollo Quiboloy accuses the first couple, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and First Lady Liza Marcos, has conspired with the United States government in a purported effort to persecute him. The House plenary deliberations on the economic charter change, a resolution of both houses, number 7, rescheduled for next Monday. Minimum wage earners emphasize the potential significant relief of the proposed suspension of PhilHealth contributions. And we will discover why Russian President Vladimir Putin declared that Moscow has already been categorically against nuclear weapons in space. Good evening, Philippines and the world. Today is Wednesday, February 21, 2024. Join us in the next hour as we deliver today's top stories around the Philippines and in other parts of the world. We are also seen in 1,935 satellite monitoring centers nationwide and via live streaming worldwide through the UNTV News and Rescue social media channels. I am Harin Delgado. First in the news. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has inspected the airport to New Clark City Access Road in Mabalacat, Pampanga, where he directed the Bases Conversion and Development Authority or BCDA to ensure the timely completion of the project. Nel Maribohok reports.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. on Wednesday, February 21, called on the Bases Conversion and Development Authority or BCDA to ensure the completion of the New Clark City Access Road, which is seen to enhance connectivity across Luzon. In a speech, President Marcos said the road project dubbed ANAR is much more than just an access road as it seeks to propel Clark as an alternate growth area.
So I ask you and the BCDA to ensure the completion of the remaining works for this 20-kilometer highway.
President Marcos added that the project will also save commuters money as it will remain toll-free.
Once fully operational, I understand that you will open it tomorrow. Once operational, it will reduce travel time between the Clark International Airport and New Clark City from 1 hour to 20 minutes. It will also save commuters money as ANAR is toll-free.
The ANAR is part of the BCDA's One Clark development approach, which aims to propel economic and social transformation in the country by developing alternative growth areas outside Metro Manila. As of February 14, the access road is 95.21% accomplished, with the remaining carriageway or 6-lane runway already fully completed, while all remaining works are expected to be completed by June 24. Nel Maribohok, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people, we give glory to God.
Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Apollo Quiboloy said that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and First Lady Liza Marcos have connived with the United States government to persecute him. Furthermore, he has made the astonishing claim that there exists a $2 million bounty on his head. Dante Amento tells us why.
In an official statement released on Wednesday, February 21, Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Apollo Quiboloy said that anytime authorities from the Federal Bureau of Investigation or FBI and Central Intelligence Agency or CIA of the United States government will enter their compounds to abduct or assassinate him. Quiboloy seriously accused President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and First Lady Liza Marcos allegedly connived with the U.S. Furthermore, Quiboloy emphasized that there is no extradition to be requested by the U.S. but rather a mere rendition.
Ang rendition, ang ibig sabihin po, anumang oras pwede lang pasukin ang aking compound at ako ay kidnapin. It's not only rendition but also elimination. If it is possible, pwede nila akong i-assassinate. So, nandun po sa dalawang yun, kidnapping or assassination.
He further said that the Philippine government gave its blessing to get him out of the country to face trial in America. Surveillance allegedly continuously over their compounds.
Ako ay binigay na ninyo sa kamay ng mga Amerikano at gagawin nilang gusto lang gawin sa akin sa aking sariling bansa. Ang aking 11 compounds, araw-gabi, sinosurveillan ng drone. Hindi po kami makatulog, hindi kami mapakali.
The religious leader also stressed that there is an existing $2 million bounty on his head.
At ang reliable sources dumating sa akin, ang ulo ko po ngayon may patong na $2 million or 100 million pesos ang ipinatong sa ulo ko. Baka yan ay madagdagan pa kung may maunang makapatay sa akin.
Meanwhile, when PBBM asked on Quiboloy's accusations, the chief executive did not give a reaction.
President, any reaction po kay Quiboloy? Mr. President, any reaction po kay Quiboloy?
Quiboloy is among the most wanted individuals of the US FBI for some cases, such as conspiracy to engage in sex trafficking and sex trafficking of children. Dante Amento, UNTV, News and Rescue. We serve the people. We give glory to God.
A lawmaker has made a stern warning against Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Apollo Quiboloy should he fail again to appear before a Senate committee investigating his alleged abuses. This report will tell us why. Attend or get arrested. This was the warning of Senate Deputy Minority Leader Risa Hontiveros to Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Apollo Quiboloy. This as the new subpoena has been released to compel him to appear in the next hearing on his alleged abuses, including physical and sexual abuse and human trafficking. According to the lawmaker, the subpoena will be served in Quiboloy's known residence in Davao City despite his admission that he is into hiding.
Binababalaan ko sila. No? Pag hindi sila nagpakita sa susunod na hearing, March 5, isa-cite ko sila in contempt, paaresto ko siya.
Should the subpoena remain unanswered, Hontiveros says the committee could seek the assistance of the Philippine National Police to implement the arrest order. In an audio statement, Quiboloy denies the accusations. He maintains that he will not attend the Senate investigation, reiterating his challenge to the opposition lawmaker to file cases against him instead.
Ayaw din nilang ipaharap itong mga false accusers na pinaggagawa nila to destroy my reputation para idamay sila Duterte family doon sa kapupuntahan ng mga investigasyong walang kakwenta-kwenta. Ikaw, Risa Hontiveros, ikaw, kayong tatlo dyan na nasa kongresong puro leftist, hinahamon ko kayo, sabi ko pumunta kayo sa korte sapagkat ang SMNI walang kasalanan, ginurgur ninyo sapagkat idinadawit ninyo kami sa politika.
As to yung may patong siya sa ulo, come on, wag na siyang magpa-victim pa. Ang mga biktima ay yung mga victim survivors, pati yung isang saksi namin na pagkatapos mag-testimonya dito ay kinasing ang kanyang lugar.
In a statement, the U.S. Embassy notes that Quiboloy had been engaged in serious human rights abuses for over a decade, including a pattern of systemic rape of minors, adding that he is currently on the FBI's most wanted list. The embassy is confident that Quiboloy will face justice for his alleged heinous crimes. Harleen Delgado, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people. We give glory to God. House plenary deliberations on economic charter change or resolution of both houses number 7 have been rescheduled next Monday, February 26. The House of Representatives will convene as a committee of the whole, allowing all members of the chamber to participate in the debates regarding the resolution. Rosa Licos will tell us why.
The House of Representatives plans to start its deliberations on resolution of both houses number 7 or RBH 7, which aims to amend some economic provisions of the 1987 Constitution on February 26. This will be done by convening the House of Representatives into a committee of the whole from Monday to Wednesday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon before the plenary session. In the House Committee of the Whole, all members can participate in the deliberations on the measure to amend economic restrictions on public utilities, education, as well as the advertising industry. Resource persons are also invited. The House leadership is not yet sure how long the deliberations will be, but it believes through this system, RBH 7 will be approved faster.
All 309 members of Congress participate. And let us open the doors to everybody's ideas, opinions, suggestions, topics, violent reactions, if there may be, just so that we can show that there is indeed truthful discussion from all sectors, from all regions, from all districts, from all provinces, represented by the respective congressmen duly elected by their constituents.
Hindi naman kasi everyday kami nagko-committee of the whole. So it reflects that we treat the matter with utmost urgency. Hindi po kami shortcut. In fact po parang repeat performance na lang po ang ginagawa namin because nga paulit-ulit na po namin ginawa ito.
Once House Committee of the Whole proceedings end, the report will be approved or not in the plenary through voting unless there are other recommendations. Once RBH 7 is passed on second, third, and final reading, the House of Representatives will send its output to the Senate. Currently, a subcommittee in the Senate is deliberating on resolution of both houses number 6, which also aims to amend the economic provisions of the 1987 Constitution.
Masaya na kami sa nangyayari ngayon na pinag-uusapan na to, pinagdedebatehan na to sa Senado.
RBH 6 of the Senate and RBH 7 of the House of Representatives are almost the same. Rosa Licoz, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people, we give glory to God.
Commission on Elections, or COMELEC Chairman George Erwin Garcia, has announced that they have to release this week their decision on the recommendation whether to award or not the multi-billion pesos contract for the lease of the 2025 automated election system to the lone bidder South Korean firm Miro. The decision would be through a COMELEC resolution. Garcia said the recommendation will be from their Special Bids and Awards Committee, or SBAC. Earlier today, February 21, Miro Company conducted an end-to-end demonstration of its technology from voting to canvassing of votes. The entire process went on well. Miro is the lone bidder for the 2025 automated elections.
Hanggang sa kasalukuyan po, wala pa pong desisyon ng komisyon tungkol sa kung ano ang aming gagawin sa nag-iisa na loan bidder dito sa ating pong procurement ng mga makina. Wala pa po kaming award, pag-uusapan pa po namin yan, kaya lang minarapat namin na ma-demo sa amin, sa aming harapan, kasama na rin po kayo bilang mga witnesses namin.
And the news abroad. Russian President Vladimir Putin has declared that Moscow has always been categorically against nuclear weapons in space, and still is. The declaration came after White House spokesman John Kirby stated that the United States is seriously considering a troubling anti-satellite weapon being developed by Russia. Ryuji Sasaki tells us why.
United States media last week reported that Russia has been developing a space-based anti-satellite weapon which was armed with a nuclear warhead. White House spokesperson John Kirby stated that President Joe Biden has already ordered direct diplomatic engagement with Russia over the threat. Russian President Vladimir Putin, together with his defense minister Sergei Shoigu, said they have always been against nuclear weapons in space and that they do not have weapons. Minister Shoigu reiterated the United States knows they do not have it, but are still bringing it up, claiming the country is using the matter as just a ruse to scare U.S. lawmakers into passing additional aid to Ukraine, wherein some Republicans have been holding up an aid package for several months. Kirby strongly denied Moscow's claim about Ukraine aid, stating that he is not talking about weapons that can be used on humans or cause destruction down on Earth. Military experts, moreover, are warning that space could become the next frontier of warfare. Although it sounds to be taken from science fiction, an increasing dependence on technology around the world seems to support such claim. They have noted that Russia and China have been developing military capabilities in space in a steady manner to catch up with the US. Although the three countries already have the capability to attack satellites around the world, they are signatories to the Outer Space Treaty of 1967. The treaty forbids countries from sending any objects carrying nuclear weapons or any other kinds of weapons of mass destruction into space. Experts, however, cite Russia's tendency to disregard treaty obligations, thereby providing no guarantee of safety in the current geopolitical climate. Ryuji Sasaki, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people. We give glory to God.
The World Health Organization, or WHO, warns that if preventative measures are not taken, measles cases may increase in diverse regions, impacting more than half the world. WHO data reports that in the last year, 79% of cases were over 300,000 already, with death rates rising as many individuals from various countries are still not receiving vaccinations. According to Natalie Crowcroft, the Senior Technical Advisor for Measles and Rubella, urgent action is required to protect people, especially children. In addition, outbreaks are reported in all regions of the World Health Organization except the United States. And those are the reasons behind the news in other parts of the globe. I am Elsie Marcos. Live from Auckland, New Zealand. Back to you, Harlene.
Thank you, Elsie. For those watching our live streaming on YouTube, please click the subscribe button you see on your screen and ring the bell for notification. You may also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. In other news, amidst ongoing discussions regarding the proposed suspension of PhilHealth contributions for minimum wage earners in the Philippines, several Filipino employees have voiced their support for this initiative. For many individuals earning the minimum wage, every peso counts towards meeting their basic needs and providing for their families. Gladys Tuabi explains why.
Minimum wage earners are emphasizing the potential significant relief that suspending their PhilHealth contributions could bring, particularly amidst rising prices for their families' necessities. Their voices echo the sentiments of many, struggling to cope with the economic challenges, exacerbated by inflationary pressures.
Sa akin po parang mas okay po dahil siyempre po yung kakaltasin doon magagamit mo na sa sa ibang Yung sa akin po pandagdag sa pag-aaral ng anak ko. Yan po. Kung alimbawa ganun yung mangyari.
Pandagdag din natin ang gastusin, 'di ba? Kaysa magkakalta sila, baka kapusin din kami. Kaya mas okay yung i-suspend muna nila yung pagkaltas ng contribution. Para sa amin, malaki na po 'yun. Kasi pambili na rin ako ng bigas, pang-ulam din po. Malaking bagay rin po sa amin.
In response, the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, or PhilHealth, has affirmed its commitment to improving the well-being of Filipinos, including those earning minimum wages. They have pledged to thoroughly examine and actively participate in hearings regarding the proposed suspension of contributions for minimum wage earners. This proposal, put forth by Marikina 2nd District Representative Stella Kimbo, has the potential to result in a substantial increase of 400 pesos in the salaries of minimum wage earners. Representative Kimbo emphasizes that PhilHealth's fund could adequately cover the premium contributions of these employees without jeopardizing the financial stability of the government health insurer. Gladys Tuabi, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people, we give glory to God.
And before we close, we will leave you with a word, giving glory to God. From the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 28, it says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose." And those are the reasons behind the news, February 21, 2024. Reasons we deliver to you as they unfold, because we need to know. We will always ask why. I'm Harlene Delgado. We serve the people. We give glory to God.